Welcome to Ascension Parish Coffee Talk, a weekly show where I talk about nothing but Ascension Parish. My name is Kristina Smallhorn, your real estate whisperer for Ascension Parish. This week I was fortunate enough to meet with the CEO of Ascension Parish News Network, Chad Blouin. He was kind enough to let me come over and visit him at Starlight Cafe and talk to us about his story and how Ascension Parish News became something that he blew up in the area. So let's get started. Well, I was lucky enough to track down Chad Blouin from Ascension Parish News. He is the CEO of the company, and he obliged me and let me do a little interview with them today. So I want to know how Ascension Parish News started, because honestly I hadn't really heard of it until about maybe a year ago.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you, and I'm honored, and it's a pleasure to spend time with you. And thanks for the invite. Well, I was, many of you may know or may not know, but I have an LSU sports show, and that show has been around for about 7 years. I was on CBS, I was on ESPN, and then I subsequently left and started my own brand called the Chad Blouin Radio Network. And it had always been my dream to have my own LSU show and talk about LSU. So I launched that network and was doing very well. I built it up to around 21,000 followers. And had a large following and just loving it, and then life happens, you know. I'm a big man of faith, and in August the flood happened, and the flood, during that time I realized that there wasn't a source for our people, as you well know.
Yes.
Greatest parish in all the Union. There was so much chaos because, and by the way, and I mean that in a respectful manner, but there was a lot of chaos because the communication, as in 99% of failure in life is communication.
Right.
And I realized at that time our parish didn't have a source. So I tried to become that source during the flood, and a lot of my stuff was being shared 2,000 to 3,000 times across Facebook. And so, as fate would have it, a company called Ascension Parish News kept sharing my stuff. And I thought, well, there's a news network. Well, in October, a young lady named Kristina sent me an email and thanked me for all the updates during the flood. And I said, well, sure, my pleasure. She said, I shared all your stuff. And she said, I own Ascension Parish News. I said, do what? Well, when she told me that, and she'll tell you this if you ever get a chance to talk to her, instantly I knew that was it for me. I knew the second she said that it was mine. And so I said, look, it's mine now, let's negotiate.
Yeah.
So I had an instant vision, and I bought the company and acquired the company in October, and then I actively began, after football season, began to develop the brand. And when I bought the company, I think we had 1,200 followers. I think we're up to 18,000 now. We just launched the first ever app in Ascension Parish News history, and
You want to tell us a little bit about your new app? I know you're really excited about it.
Well, it's just something I work very hard on, and it's a one-stop shop for everything in Ascension. And what we don't have, we will get. We realize we're a work in progress, as all technologies are.
Absolutely.
But it is we have tried to make it a one-stop shop. And if you want to know demographics, if you want to know our history, if you want to call the SPCA, if you want to call to get a permit, it's in there. If you want to know, everything you've ever dreamed, and it's being downloaded. I showed you a while ago. It's just non-stop being downloaded. We just launched about 5 days ago. That would have been June 1st. We're just excited to be able to give that to our community.
Right. Well, you're giving back every day. I see you do your interviews with lots of different people, trying to feature different businesses. And that helps everybody, because there's some businesses that people just didn't have a clue that they were out there, and they need to be featured, and they need to be shown.
Yeah,
that. It's a service.
Thank you for noticing that. I'll tell you, my battle cry is news of Ascension, not Ascension.
Right.
If you open up our app, we've got 3 crosses in it. I love the Lord, and it's the foundation of who I am. And so when I took the network, I knew that I didn't want to be the traditional news source.
Right.
I just wanted to love people. That was my battle cry. It's that same. Every day I wake up, how can I make Ascension Parish better? we give constantly on the network. We have raised money, and we're going to continue to do that. I just didn't want to be. That's why you don't see any negativity on our network. None.
Well, the community of Ascension Parish to me is a little bit of heaven on earth, because I do believe that people here are the best people in the world. I mean, I've had my whole family come in and move here because, we're not from here, but the people are so great, and we're very fortunate to be a part of this community. But I want to know what your future vision for your news network is.
Well,
what do you see in the future?
Let me, if I can, just real quick. I want to go back because that's something that's very important to me.
Sure.
And I'm glad you brought it up. This parish has changed my destiny.
Mine too.
Because of the core values that it has, it has helped to mold me into who I am today. I'm not the same guy I was when I walked into this parish. 11 years later, or 10 years later, I am a lot more grounded. I have my love for people, the respect that I have. It has shaped my heart and my mind and changed my destiny. Literally has given me a platform to use my gift, to use my heart, and and the storm just magnified that. To answer your vision for the network, it's really simple. I never see a finish line. So it's not like I could sit and tell you.
No end goal.
Yeah, the course. So for me, it's just loving this community. Every day I'm here as much as I can with a hope that the love that I am sharing will inspire people around me to manifest that same love, and that it will pour over into other parishes, other states, and that maybe news isn't what we've been conditioned that it is, which is finding out about somebody losing their lives. Maybe news is good news. Maybe it's awesome to see you win a gift card, or maybe it's neat to see your child be on the honor roll.
Right.
Maybe it's more important than that, than hearing about, and that the public, there's an appetite for that good news. Yeah, it's a great parish, and just very proud of it. I tell you, I'm proud of it. And it's my baby, and I wake up every morning and I thank the Lord that I'm getting to live my dream,
So many people know you.
Yeah.
But what would be one thing before we go that they don't know about you that we can tell them?
I cry a lot.
Do you really?
Yeah. A lot of people, I think when they meet me, because I'm so strong, I'm a big baby. And, I'm a ninth grade dropout. I've never been trained in anything that I've done. Everything that you see is just natural. And I love the Lord, but I cry a lot.
I'm a crier.
Yeah.
I'm a crier.
Yeah. Well, you and I are,
cut from the same cloth.
I think so. I used to, as a man, we're conditioned. You don't cry.
I think that's changed though. The times changed.
Yeah. And for me, now I just let it go because it's so therapeutic.
Right.
There's a lot of soul that comes out of you. When you weep. It's just a manifestation of your heart is all it is. And I cry a lot. Yeah. That's that one big thing about me that people would never know. So if you're watching this video, know
Chad
that.
cries.
Yeah.
I cry too.
Yeah, I'm crying.
Well, Chad, I really appreciate your time that you spent with me today to talk a little bit about yourself and your news network that you started. Really, not really started, but really perfected.
Yeah.
And you've given a great benefit to the people here in Ascension Parish, and I appreciate your
Well,
time.
I want to thank you, if I can, and thank you for what you're doing. I love your vision. I love your fire. I'll leave you with this, and you have this, but it's a little saying I've created. It's called, in order to pass you on, you have to have pass I on passion. Do you get that?
Yes, I get it.
Yeah.
Put
So
words together.
thank you for the passion.
Oh, no problem.
And keep doing what you're doing, and I think you've got a bright future ahead of you.
Well, thank you very much.
I'd like to say a very special thank you to Chad Blouin for taking the time to speak to us about how he got started in this business of Ascension Parish and making it such a great place to live. If you'd like some more information about homes in the area, you can always visit my website at yourrealestatewhisperer.com. My name is Kristina Smallhorn, your real estate whisperer for Ascension Parish, and I tell you all this because you matter.
I'll make sure I say your Blouin?
Yeah.
Blouin, I just want to make sure I said that
CEO
right.
of Ascension Parish News.
I'll put that in the bottom.
Yeah, that's fine.
I put all your stuff on there.
Yeah.